Hey, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Papa Yogito, and we're doing a little bit of a reaction video of one of my games that I just got done playing. I'm playing this character called Wraith. She's pretty much like a crime syndicate boss. She's pretty cool. She's got a nice little Tommy gun that has a lot of bullets starting out. As you can see, I have 52 bullets to start out. And we are in lane currently at the moment. Now, if you don't know anything about Deadlock, it's a Moba that Valve is currently producing right now. They're currently in the making of this game is currently in the making in alpha. It's a closed alpha test that's invite only, but if you know anybody that plays Deadlock, you can get an invite to it if you want. So let's get to the game. You know, typical MOBA faction like Dota or League of Legends, Smite, you know, any of those games, Hero of the Storm, if you ever played that game. Um, there's a system where if you kill minions, you get gold, or you get in this case, it's the form of souls, right? So every time one of these little guys get fucked up or get killed, a little soul will pop up. So here's the golden rule with this: if you kill it, you get automatically half of the revenue. But there's a little ball, as you can see, that floats up in the air, and the enemy has a chance to actually steal half of those souls. So as you can see in the top right, you can see a number below all the avatars. You see how they have 2.7k, 2.7k, 2.2, 2.5, 2.9. That's how much souls they have all together. Once you get to 3.4 souls, then you get your ultimate. But as you climb in souls, as you can see, you get more and more abilities. Right now, we're getting shit on in lane. They're pushing us up. It's just a terrible situation. You don't want to be in this position because they have all the control in the world. While we have minions pushed up, hitting our tower, or hitting our guardian. The guardians are in the form of towers. You know, it's just all bad. We're going against Lash and Infernus. Lash, as you can see, he can move around pretty much like Spider-Man. That's like if you want to put, you know, say if you want to put like a character to him that everybody's familiar with. He kind of moves like Spider-Man. He can slam down like he's about to right now, and when he levels it up, you see it knock me up a little bit. Then you got Infernus, the guy with the red top hat. He's a bartender, the fiery bartender, right? So as you can see, you saw me taking damage over time. It's because Infernus, if he hits you enough times in a row with his auto attack, he'll ignite you and you'll take damage over time, and that shit hurts, especially when it gets later into the game. You know, when his abilities get, you know, stronger and stronger. Oh, here we go. This is my first death right here. So he made a good play, came in from behind, used his ultimate, which is like a charge up, and there's a big radius that's around him. If any enemies are within that radius and he fucking blows up, he'll stun anybody that's in there, of course, while doing damage, and then pretty much he'll just get free range of damage, or his partner as well. So that was a good play by him. Now, the person I'm playing, Wraith, right? You see how I have that little purple card that pops up? So that card pops up whenever I hit any type of enemy, whether it be minions, jungle camps, or enemy players. When I charge up enough, it'll give me a card that I can throw at them. So I threw the card at them, I missed. And you can actually home it in on the enemies. There's a little square that pops up on them if they're in the open. And as long as you have that square lit up, your card will go toward them automatically and do a pretty good amount of damage. Now, I just got my ultimate, which is called telekinesis, which lifts the enemy up in the air and it slams them down and it silences them. So they won't be able to use abilities or anything to get away if they have escapes. Like Infernus, he has like a flame run where he'll run and leave a trail of flames behind him, and anything that's stepping in it or sitting in it will take damage over time, just like when he shoots you and ignites you. So they'll be automatically ignited. Lash, of course, he can fly to enemies and allies. So as long as he can, it's like a vault jump that he can do, right? And he uses enemies and allies to be able to do that, and it gives him a lot of mobility. Lashes can be a Lash player can be really annoying. So Lash knocks us up, punches the shit out of me. I try to ult him, and it's just too late. He's just fucking me up. But it's all good, right? So we're sitting in base for 5 seconds. This is what happens when you die. And this is for the people who ain't familiar with this game. You know, say just give you a quick TLDR, right? So this is what the base looks like. You can buy stuff, of course. And the one thing about the Guardians, right? The first Guardian and or tower that people use to actually, you know, that people are trying to destroy, you get one good bonus from it, right? You see where it says York Ave up there to the left? Rewind if you need to, because this is a long game, and I ain't gonna stop too much. But as long as your first tower or first guardian is still up, you can buy in that area, so you won't have to go back to base. But since our guardian got taken out, we got to go back to base to buy, or we can go to another lane that still has the guardian up. So this is what we call, this is the jungle farm of the game, right? This is the jungle farm. This is another way that you can actually get soul revenue, and you get the whole amount. There's no floating. There's no floating. There's no floating fucking. Oh yeah, so that's good. You can see the shit talking, right? You can see the shit talking, or you can see the text. So I'm glad that you can actually see that. So like, oh, here we go. So we're making a play on Infernus. Right now he can't use any abilities or his flame run to run away, but we weren't able to get the kill on him. So that was unfortunate, and I think he might actually come back and get me. I don't know. All right, so we're just farming it out. Just trying to make sure that we get our farm any way we can. Zip lines is the way to get to lanes faster, as you can see, and you can even use the speed boost after a certain amount of time after the beginning. So I went back, got an ability. Let me see if I can press B. So yeah, these are the cards that you can get, right? And so you have stuff mainly for the gun, which is your physical attack. It's counted as your physical attack. Then this is your defensive stuff. The green is like a lot of your defensive abilities, and then you have the purple, which is your spirit power, which counts as like your magic power type abilities. Everybody has like a mixture of gun damage related abilities and spirit power related abilities. Some people a little bit more spirit power than others. Some people a little bit more gun damage than others. And the beautiful thing about this game is you can build your character up however you want. You can even create your own build. But right now I'm using a pre-made build by somebody else from like a higher elo, and you know, just to get ideas. And the thing about that is if you have a different idea, or you find out something else works better, you can copy that build and you can actually you can actually take things out and add things in if you want. You can edit it any way that you want. So right now what we're doing is we're getting, so those boxes you see me destroying right here, right? Those potentially contain souls, and the statues contain upgrades like fire rate, health, spirit power, ammo, like 2-3% ammo, which will give you like literally like 1 ammo more. But it adds up after a while. So right now we're going back in the lane and we're doing typical Moba stuff, right? We're just farming. We're farming up. We're trying to get our souls back. So as you can see, we're behind in souls a lot, right? I got 7.9K. My lane partner has 7.3, and you can see in the top right, everything that lines up is who you laned up against. So you can see Lash and Infernus in the top right. They have 12K and 9.1K. And that's crazy because Infernus actually doesn't have too much more souls than me. I remember looking up and seeing that. I was like, okay, this game is not completely over. And let's press tab real quick and see how the team's doing. You press tab, you can see everybody's KD. As you can see, I'm 0 and 2. My lane partner's 1 and 2. Wick is 3, 3 and 4. Hayes, I'm actually going to call them by their actual character name. Hayes is 3, 3 and 4. Warden is 4, 3 and 3. Calico is 0, 3 and 0. And then Yamato is 0, 1 and 0. So our team is fucking sucking right now. And as you can see, I got shit on again. So it's all good though. I knew this was probably going to happen. This happens in the early game. It's nothing to really panic about. And we'll go ahead and we'll keep the action going. So we got Paradox over here trying to hold it down for us. She gets shit on. And we'll go back to me. We get res back up. They're tearing us up in lane. Right now, Lash is 6 and 0, and Infernus is 3, 1 and 2. It looks pretty bad. Honestly, I'm surprised people didn't leave already. You get the one big problem about this MOBA and any MOBA is you get a lot of leavers from time to time. So as you can see, I'm egoing Infernus here. I'm at the point where I'm just like, you know what? I don't give a damn. Let me just limit test. Let me see what's up. He's trying to use his run ability, the little flame trail ability that he has, and now he uses it. But he wasn't able to because I silenced him. So his flame already does a lot of damage. As you can see, I'm taking damage over time. There's nothing I can do. I get fucked up. So let's see what everybody else is doing. So Yamato, I remember Yamato was just doing terrible. I'm telling you, the whole game, actually. Our Calico was doing terrible. And this is like, arguably, the most broken character in the game. She's the most broken character in the game. She can turn into a little cat and run around the map, and she can collect all those boxes and statues that you saw me collecting. She's actually one of the best farmers in the game because of that. She has like a swipe ability that she can use and everything that gives her a little bit of life back. Her ultimate pretty much phase shifts her where she doesn't take damage. She'll initially do damage to people, and then when it's done channeling, anybody that's in that radius, she'll still do damage. Warden,
what's good for them.
He's kind of a badass. He has a cage that he can throw out, and if they don't get out of the radius, then they can get trapped in it. He can do extra damage to them. He has a chemical flask, pretty much like a chemical bomb that he can throw at them. Does a pretty good amount of damage. And this ability that he just used, it gives him spirit, power, resistance, and movement speed. See, there's that cage that I was talking about. Infernus got caught in the cage. Oh yeah, I'm here to fight too. And I got the kill. I got the kill, and then I was able to get the urn. Matter of fact, let's how can I? Whatever. So anyway, what I just did was return something called the urn. The urn has a whole bunch of souls in it. In that case, I had 3,000 souls that it would distribute between you and your teammates. So that was a really good amount. That was actually huge for us to get. So you can see we're catching up in souls a little bit. Lash still has 18K, which he's been fucking everybody up, right? Let's see what's going on here. All right, so we got Warden using his ult. Our teammates are getting fucked up. Yeah, nothing much going on there.
Our blue walker is under attack.
All right.
We're winning this.
And what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to cut this video into cuts. Just just to get the action. But so this is what I might just let it rock the whole way. Fuck it. Anyway, you saw me just take their Guardian, right? So at this point, I'm like, fuck it, man. I just need to push lanes out. I don't care what's going on in the mid lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you can see in the bottom right, you can see the mini-map. And the mini-map, it tells you everything you need to know about what's going on, right? You can see that the blue circle avatars is the enemy team, and the tan circle avatars is my team. And so they're pushing fucking mid hella tough. And I'm thinking in my head, like, you know what? I have to do something. As you can see, the Lady Geist, that's the character that's in my lane. She's heading back towards mid. But in my mind, I was like, I got to do something, right? We got to make something happen. If we don't make something happen, what's going to end up happening is they're going to keep overwhelming us. People are probably going to quit. We got to do something. So I'm just going to keep farming. The best thing to do is just to get items. Just like in any situation when it comes to a Moba, keep farming, right? Don't give up. Keep farming. It could take anything to bring you back into the game. The biggest thing about this game as well is figuring out when you're going to...
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
It's figuring out when you can do jungle farm versus going back in the lane and pushing that out, right? Especially if you still have objectives that you need to protect. So that's the biggest thing, especially when you're down. So right now we're just getting everything. We're checking statues. That one just gave us 1% cooldown reduction. And those are permanent for the rest of this game, right? Because you know everything refreshes with each new game. But with the game that I'm currently in, that's going to keep actually keep stacking up. All right, so I see a fight that's going on over here. Oh, there he goes. I use my ultimate on him. It lifts him up, slams him. Get the easy kill. Get the easy kill. So right now we're catching a little bit of momentum. See, we were 0-3, 0-4 maybe at one point. And now we're 2-4-1. We're starting to catch a little steam. Starting to catch a little bit of steam. And this is a character you don't want to get out of control. Once she gets out of control, it's very tough to deal with her. And you're going to see why later. Our Warden picking up another kill there. Good. But then the Lash, once again, is, you know, right now he's carrying hard. 9-0 and 8. He's feeling really good about himself right now. He picks up another kill. He's 10-0 and 9. At that point, I was gonna come help. As you can see, I was coming to help, right? But then I was like, nah, I'm gonna let them have it. I looked at the timers. The timers are not that bad yet. We're gonna have a couple people coming up in less than 10 seconds, and they'll be able to, you know, protect whatever they can. So I was like, fuck it, I need to go do something. There's so many people. Their whole team, as you can see in the bottom right of the mini map, you can see where their whole team is at. 7, that's the name of the character that's coming for me. 7, he's coming back over to try to, you know, to try to contest me. I'm thinking about pushing up some more, then I see 7. I was like, hold on, I'm about to fight this motherfucker, right? He stuns me. That's one of his abilities. Puts a satchel on you that stuns you. I'm just letting him have it. I'm letting that thing sing. I'm letting that thing sing. I hit him with my card. Hit him with the next card. Easy finish off. So right now, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Good little 1v1. I see where everybody is on the map still. I see them fight my team. I don't know where Lash is at, but I see where majority of the team is. And you can see Lash is going for the fight. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me get the tier 3s. So this is what you call the tier 3 Guardians, right? The first one that you take down, you actually get a slot. You actually get a slot. Here, let me see if my camera's in a good position. Actually, oh yeah, you can see most of it. That's fine. So, all right, so you can see right to the left of my my webcam, right? You can see my abilities and my slots. Now, do you see the little locks on them? The locks, you have to unlock those by getting objectives. This is one of the objectives that you have to get. Now, you have to either take down, if you see those those diamond structures in the mini map, those are what you call the walker objectives. So you have to kill one walker to open up one of them slots, or kill a tier 3, those double guardians, the tier 3 double guardians. You have to kill one set of those to open up another slot. And you see the last slot that we need to open, we need to kill another walker. Anyway, I'll come over to help out with this fight. I see Lady Geist. Ooh, that was a nice card. Finish her off. Get up out of there. I also have an ability where I can pretty much teleport. You know what I'm saying? I can teleport a good little distance to get in and out of fights. All right, so we go back to base, heal up, and we're just going to push out lanes. Let's see where we're at now. We're 4-4-1. We're knotted up. This is what you call tier 3 jungle camp. These are the hardest jungle camps to kill. You usually got to wait till you get a few items before you can take them out fast, but Yamato helps me take them out. It's not really a big deal if she helps me or not. You know, it's like, I kind of wish I would have got that alone, but we still get a good amount of gold for each one of those. This is what we call church, because I think it is. This is where another jungle camp is, and the enemy has identical jungle camps on their side of the map as well. So you can also steal their jungle. There's no designated jungler. Everybody has the ability to go into the jungle and actually clear, and it's good if the team as a collective does it, because if we don't do it, somebody from their team can, and they can really get out of hand with all the stuff. So we're going to take the tier 1 Guardian, right? Holiday comes up to, that's the name of the character that's coming up to fight me. She's coming up to contest. I'm ignoring her. Boom. We take the Guardian, so she has no more help from the Guardian. We go for the 1v1. So as you can see, my character's really good at 1v1s. They even say she's a 1v1 specialist in the description. We take care of Holiday easy. Get her up out of there. What is her score anyway? Oh, she was 3-2-12. So she started off well, but it's not ending well for her. So this is our chance to actually unlock another slot. And as you can see, nobody's coming to get me. Nobody's coming to contest me at all. So we take the walker. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me go back. We got another slot open. Now we can get to full build. There's nothing that's keeping us from getting full build besides the amount of souls that we have. My teammate picks up a kill. They end up dying for it, but they still pick up a kill, which is not bad. All right. So I see Lash. Not letting him get away. Got the kill. We got Lady Geist here. Killed her too. We're heating up. We're fucking heating up. 7-4-2 right now. So we went from 0-3, 0-4 to 7-4 and 2.
You're not gonna
And this is where it's gonna start getting out of hand. Now their team is still doing pretty good for the most part. We have somebody who's 1-6, my lane partner, 6-9, 1-7, and 0-5. Warden is the only one that's really impacting the game. I guess you could say Hayes is impacting in a way, but me and Warden are really the ones that's out there like hard carrying at the moment. And I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to this game, people would have probably, most of the time, people would have already quit at this point. Somebody on our team would have quit. So shout out to the teammates for not quitting, for not giving up. And staying locked in. All right, so when Furnace tries to come over and test me, I'm not really too concerned with them. Honestly, I'm feeling really strong and I'm feeling really confident, so I'm not even really sweating what he's trying to put out. So I'm trying to see what's up. Let me see what's good. You're gonna see me talking shit soon too.
They will return.
All right, so he runs away.
Must be ready.
Headed to blue.
I'm not gonna fucking mess around with him. You see, he's going all the way back to base. Or no, he actually turned back around. Being bitch made. Our team, hey, Warden picks up another kill. Good shit.
Warden.
I'm joining the fight. We get another kill. I'm coming for the lash. This is the guy that we need to shut down. So he was able to fly away before my ult hits him.
Bring us victory.
So it's whatever. Automatically thinking push lanes out. When in doubt, push it out. Get any type of money that I can too, right? All right, so we're coming in for a nice little flanky flank here. Man, when I switched to my MMO mouse, I'm telling y'all, man, that's probably the best decision I could have made. You know, this is the mouse that I use for this game. Oh. This is the mouse that I use for this game. Right here.
Don't let up.
And speaking of which, hold on, let me make sure that I'm actually talking, because, you know. All right, we are actually talking good. My bad, we're going to start it again. So these things right here, the gumball machines, right? If you time it just right, you see those lights on the top? Oh, I fucked up. Oh, I actually got it. So if you time it to where you punch it as the last light is about to light up on the top of that, you actually get bonus bonus stats that also stack and last you for the whole game. So they got a lot of cool mechanics in this game to really power scale your character to a whole nother level. All right, here we go. So we're joining the fight. Looks like Lash wants to get busy. Hit him again, but he ain't, I don't think he doesn't finish the fight. He runs away, of course. He knows he can't fuck with us. We're not fuck wittable right now. I'm kind of seeing what's going on. I'm like, nah. At that point, I remember I left. I'm like, nah, we're not gonna fuck around with that. Like our Calico, she's literally 1-9. Yamato still hasn't gotten a kill yet. So, at that point, you just got to cut your losses and try to stop the bleeding as much as you can.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So I use my ult on Infernus. He's already too far away, but we're just gonna keep the damage going. I see that. Oh, way out of position. We got Holiday's way out of position there. That's gonna be an easy kill. Lady Guys used her ultimate where she can pretty much swap life with you. So if you have more life than her and she's like one shot, she can instantly turn the fight around by taking all of your life and just killing you right there. And just, she's a menace to deal with, especially if she's in the hands of somebody that's crazy. All right. So we're going back to farming. We're going back to clearing waves out. 7 comes to lane to try to stop us. I don't know if I actually go in and fight him.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm trying to go mid at this point too. And nobody was trying to go mid. Nobody was trying to go mid. It was kind of annoying. This is mid boss, right? So if you play MOBAs, this is the equivalent of whatever ultimate objective that you have that powers your team up, right? Like for League of Legends, for instance, we have Baron. If you kill Baron, he powers up your minions. Whenever it powers you up, right? If you're around your minions, it powers them up.
And up they go.
All right, so I'll explain that in a moment. I'll actually explain it later because we end up getting mid boss later. Right now we're fighting, doing pretty good damage right now.
I don't miss. They took out Yamato.
They took out Yamato. As you can see, Lash is still on my top. Shit on.
New York belongs to me.
And I make sure I let them know, chat. Shit on. You can see we say it. Oh, we're talking shit. I love that. You stink like shit, bro. Hey. Hey, man. It's all good. You still got shit on. It's the whole reason why I said shit on. A doo-doo on you. Of course it's gonna stink. Stupid. This is where it really starts getting spicy. Right now I'm 9-4-6.
Not much they can do about this.
Pulse grenade.
We come over here and help Hayes out. This Hayes is a bitch ass motherfucker too. I can't stand him. He's like always in my games too, and it's annoying. Like I cannot stand him. He's always getting carried too. Like anytime he's on the enemy team, he's always getting fucking carried, man. I never see this dude with like actually ever a good score. 6-11-9. You know what I mean? Like he never really has a positive KD, and all he plays is Hayes. It's the one that's named Wick. Up there, I got it up there for you. He always plays Hayes. Like he's a one-trick Hayes, and he's not even that good with it. All he does is run up and ult. That's literally his play. He just runs up and ult. He has no finesse. He doesn't rely on it. Like with Hayes, it's like she has really powerful guns, and if you rely on those, and if you actually put faith in those guns, you can do a lot of damage before ulting. You can set people up pretty good too. But all he does is just come in, he'll just start ulting. So as you can see, they're pushing up our lane again. I'm going around. Little smart move right here, just going around. We get another kill.
Nice work.
Get some really good damage out on the guys. We need to go finish her off.
Locking him down.
Locked her down. We got the kill on her.
Great work.
I get out of there. And I think this is where I die. Pretty sure I die here. I get a little greedy. So I'm like, I'm feeling myself right now. Like, let me stay in this fight. I get bubbled up. And I get shit on. But that's fine.
Protect the stronghold.
Meet your end.
So right now we're not doing bad because like considering how much of a lead they had, right now you can see, as you can see in the top center, right? In the top center you have the total, the grand total souls amount that each team has, right? 185k to 186. That deficit was a lot. What was a lot more opposite. Like was a lot more. There was a bigger gap. I'm trying to say. That's what I'm fucking trying to say. There was a way bigger gap before. Right now we're only 2,000 souls behind them. All right, so Lash ults him, throws him back to our base. Ooh, nice move by Paradox. Oh, getting them. Hey, nice little kill. So that's her ultimate, right? So like she throws this. I don't know what it is. This Syat. I don't know. This kinesis ball at him, and it literally, it's called swap. You can swap places with the enemy that it hits, right? So if you hit them, it'll swap places. It'll give you a little health, and it will do damage over time to them. She also has like a sniper pistol where it charges up, and if you hit somebody with it, it'll stun them for a quick second and do a lot of damage too. You can one-shot people with it. Good kill by the Paradox. Okay. She was definitely slowed down a little bit. We're going to get back to me. I'm going to be up in 2 seconds. So now our score is 9, 5, and 7. We're doing pretty good. As you can see, we're full build for the most part, but we can still add to it, right? So like there's level 1, level 2, level 3, and level 4 abilities that you can get. So as you get further in, even though I'm full build, I can actually replace things. I can actually replace the lower level abilities with higher level ones, making myself even stronger. So that just depends on how you want to build. I'm trying to go mid boss. Nobody's going mid boss again.
Let's go mid.
So if we actually kill the mid boss here, if we kill this thing, it'll power all of our minions up automatically. It'll make them into super minions. And then we also get like a quick second chance at life. So as you can see, we whenever we die, I think the timer's at 80 seconds now. 70 or 80 seconds. 80 seconds is the longest amount that you'll be dead. So the death timers are really tough right now at this point in the game, after 30 minutes in the game. So you're going to be sitting down for a while if you die. If you have mid-boss, then it will cut that down by half. So we'll only be dead for 40 seconds. We'll come back quicker, and we'll be able to retaliate. But sometimes the timing, see, I'm waiting for it. Oh, did I mess it up? Oh, no, I actually got it. So it's a little lag. It's lagging a little bit. So the replay's not too bad, but it is lagging a little bit. It's not really showing the actual timing. It looks like I'm late on the timing, but I'm not. I know this is a lot of information, but if you play this game, you'll understand what I'm saying later. All right, we're running up on Infernus. We're ulting them. I think I end up dying here. Or not. No, I think I do. Oh no, we end up shitting on him. He runs away though. I don't think he dies. Which is unfortunate. We had him low.
I love this trick. I have to remember.
Ow! You see, we got shit on there.
Careful.
But it's fine. We're able to zip back. We got our zip boost, so we're going back. A little bit of banter. And mind you, right now, we're above right now in souls. We got more souls than them, which is actually amazing considering how we started out. Warden getting another kill.
Nice work. You're mine.
We ult the lash. We're getting in the mix. We're doing a lot of damage. These guys are challenging me for whatever reason. I can also increase the teammate's fire rate too. Got that kill on Infernus. Let's go, baby. We're shitting on people right now. So this is why when it comes to games like these, never give up. Because especially in this game, the comeback mechanic can be really good as long as you make the right decision. Macro. It's what we call macro. Alright, so I'm trying to kill this guy, but then I end up getting ulted.
We need to keep this up.
I get fucked up. It's all good. Oh yeah, it's like 82 seconds, I think, actually. Yeah, it's 83 seconds. So yeah, 83 seconds. I never realized it was 83. I thought it was just 80.
Nice.
But yeah, it's
work.
83 seconds that we have to sit down. So let's see what the other teammates are doing. The warden's still mixing it up. He's got Divine Barrier.
It's time to change the world.
He uses ult, so you see that big triangle in front of him. Anybody that it hits, it does damage, and it also gives him life steal. So he gains health as he's using that ult, and it does a lot of damage. You can see he's fucking everybody up. He could have. Okay, he killed him. He got him, or the teammate got him. So the warden is over here doing great work, killing people on their team. We get another walker. That's one of the objectives right there. That doesn't give us anything special, but just position on the map. Oh, here we go. Lady Geist fell asleep there a little bit. And looks like they're about to take this tier 3. Warden looks like he wants to maybe back up. Calico has 2 kills. So she's gotten her kill count up 50% in 30 minutes. Good little swap from the Paradox there. I don't know if y'all saw that. That's her ultimate right there. Makes her untargetable. And Furnace coming in for the kill. I'm pretty sure he's going to kill Calico. She's done for. There's nothing she can do about this except there's an ability that can take the burn off of you, but I won't go too crazy into that. That's what's good about this game. There's like an ability for something, right? There's always something to counter something in this game. You just have to build right. Just like any Moba, right? You have to be willing to build what's necessary to give yourself the edge in the fight, even if it's sacrificing maybe a little damage to make sure that you survive, for more survivability. And that's where a lot of people kind of get stuck with most MOBAs, is that they don't know how to adjust. And the cool thing about even some of like the defensive abilities, like the green abilities, or even the purple or the orange abilities, they all offer something, right? So there's green abilities that might offer weapon damage or spirit power, more ammo, more fire rate. Same with orange abilities, which is predominantly gun, right? It can offer spirit power. It can offer health. It can offer ammo. There's a lot of additives to these. So you can build defense and still base your build off of damage if you do it right. So the Infernus comes up for the 1v1, and as you can see, we just melt him like butter, baby. He's out of there. I see Lash. I got ult for his ass. He goes down mistakenly. He gets caught by my ult. And I'm not going to let him get away. I already know for a fact I'm not going to let him get away. Well, he's already dead. At this point, I verbally make the call out like, hey, we can get mid-boss.
Wraith is giving us opportunities to succeed.
And I think the team heard it and was like, all right, let's go mid-boss. So finally, everybody's kind of, you know, getting on board. Yeah, we go mid-boss. I'm making sure, you see, I'm checking to see, all right, are we coming? All right, we going. Let's go. And 4 of them are sitting down. So there's nothing they can really do to contest this except try to fight us. And we finally go for this as a team. And this is where I feel like this was definitely the turning point. As you can see, oh, the abilities are covering up. It takes a while to kill this motherfucker unless we have everybody here doing damage to it, then it goes down faster.
Trick.
The Rejuvenator is descending.
Now that crystal comes down, and you got to heavy punch that crystal to get the buff. You see Warden sitting there waiting because somebody could drop down and try to steal it. So it's always good to have somebody there to parry them before they come down. He did the parry a little early though. He was a little early on the parry. All right, so I was about to go push, but then I was like, nah, let's fight as a team. It's usually good to fight as like a full 6 whenever you get this. 7's out of position, as you can see. He's out of position. I just ult him immediately. I don't even wait for it. We need to get him up out of here because he has a very powerful ult where he can sit up in the air and bolts of electricity will shoot everywhere, like in all directions in a huge radius. Boom. We took care of Infernus. pushing up. They're taking a lot of damage. We take out somebody else. So 3 are sitting down right now. That's good. We're pushing up. I'm following the Warden. The Warden is definitely our front line at this point. She used her ult to get some health back. It doesn't matter though. We end up finishing her off anyway. She took the Warden's health. He's like one shot actually. And we go ahead and take these tier 3 Guardians. My, how the tables have turned, Lash. My. So he's still doing work 19, 5, and 18, but we're doing work too 11, 6, and 15. We're doing crazy work. Yeah, he said GG. It was real. Ha. Ha 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 ha.
I got him.
Now so at this point, as you can see, the patron or the end boss pretty much, the final objective has 2 phases. The initial phase where they're floating, and then they just turn into a ball, and that's where they're vulnerable to be taken out. And once you take them out here, it's game over. But they're able to get some ults off. They're able to turn the fight. I try to get up out of there. Infernus is on my top.
They took out Calico.
Pretty sure he ends up killing me. Yeah, he ends up killing me. The burn kills me, which is fine. But now, as you can see, we have reduced cooldowns. So we're all going to be up in pretty much 30 seconds. So they try to make a big push. This would have been a chance for them to make a push because they have our patron at the final stage as well. Teammates are getting back. We're up in 20 seconds though. So like they're not pushing fast enough. They're obviously not pushing fast enough. If you see like the random like Boundless Spirit, Mystery, Ricochet, you see those are abilities that we're buying. And the enemy team can see what we're buying, which is new. This is a new thing. That wasn't a thing when I first started playing this. So that's very interesting that they did that. All right, so they're trying to make a desperate push right now to get in. Sheesh. Paradox almost dies there, but we're back, baby. We're back.
You're mine.
Infernus ain't going nowhere. Get the easy kill.
And we must be ready.
And this is where cleanup time starts happening, guys. There goes Lash. He's out of there. They cornered Lady Geist. Lady Geist is about to die. I don't know why Holiday was pushed up. I have no idea why Holiday was pushed up. Maybe she thought Kelvin was going to save her. That's the guy who's hit me with the ice beam right now. But we ain't playing that shit. Goodbye, Holiday. Kelvin's going to die here as well. There's nothing he can do. He's actually getting fucked up by Haze. See, that ice bubble not only traps people, but it gives him health. It gives him health as well. He gets health over time in that bubble. But yeah, I tell people, hey, let's go green. This is the green lane right here. So you can't see the colors right now because it's a replay. And I let them know. I hit them with the GG. I hit them with the GG. Seven decides to try to do a desperation last ditch ult. I go ahead and ult him, take him out of his ult. And he uses refresher, which gives him another ult, but it's too late by then. He's already dead. Hey, we go ahead and finish off the patron. And that's GG. That's why you never give up. That's why you always stay disciplined. And I tell him he trash. Shit on, boy. Let him know what's up. Fucking trash can. He's fucking trash. I'm letting y'all know that now. He's fucking trash. And we don't one tricker. As you can see, we can go back to my name here. These are all the heroes that I use. Great Talent being the most. And they give you like a list of all the heroes that you use. Wraith is pretty far down there. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I just wanted to show you guys, whether you play Deadlock or not, people who play Deadlock, they're going to appreciate this this comeback. This comeback was beautiful. Um, like I said, just with any MOBA, you just don't give up. And you see, we took a few losses here, but you know, it is what it is. We're still learning the game. It's still in alpha, even though there is a skill rating, a rank. We're Seeker 5. And right now, we're pretty much bronze. You could say this is iron, bronze, silver, and then so on, or whatever, however you want to do it. And it's really tough to get out of here. I actually have gotten into Alchemist before, but then we come back to Seeker sometimes, depending on how games goes. But have a good one. Thank you for watching. If you watched, if you like this content, if you have any pointers or anything that any advice on how or what you want to see and what you want to hear, just let me know and I'll make it. I'm gonna start making actual long form Deadlock content, especially replays that are really good like this. But have a good one, y'all. Peace.